came back from jump.
Move over, kids! Here we go, finally. 10 minutes late, I do apologize about that. I take full responsibility. It was all Devin's fault. And I just want to let you guys know the 4 originals are here. Wow, this is like, it's the Beatles came back, except for, like, minus, like, 999,998 fans. But pretty much the Beatles are here.
Hey, Ken,
William, what's up, my man? William, hey, what's up?
Doing well.
Doing well. Okay, good. Rat Boy, how are you?
Doing good.
That's Devin, Rat Boy.
Laughing really hard before the show.
Yes.
Yeah, the first 10 minutes of the show was the greatest. And
Ken, you have no idea.
Yeah, and David, what's up, my man? What's up? How are things on the home front? Looks like we got Ruben, Estelle Patel, Riley. It's just an amazing time to be alive, guys. I put on the thumbnail, the PS5 Meh kind of sucks. I watched this video today. I should have put a link in it. And Veronica David, hello, how are you? I watched this video, and I had you guys watch it, and basically it was just the PS4 load time. It's no longer 10 seconds. Now it's 1 second. Less than 1 second. And I was like, okay, cool. And that was it. That was, like, all they really told me. I mean, and Spider-Man can move faster now. So if you...
Show me that actually being on the system when the system comes out. Then
Now, here's the question: will we bring back those high definition puddles from the original video?
Man, if those puddles aren't there, then it might as well be PS4.5. You know, yeah. I want those puddles. That's all I want. That's all I want. You give me those Spider-Man puddles, and it's a must buy. It's a day. It's a day minus 30 pre-order.
Didn't the original tech demo for the PS4 have knack in it too?
I think it did.
It's like they could render 100 knacks at the same time, and it like exploded into a bunch of little knacks or something.
I have no idea. This is how much attention I pay Stoney usually. As much as RTG85 does on his spawncast is how much I pay attention to Sony. Just barely. You know what I mean? I can say that now because I think I'm at war with them.
So you're not familiar with the giant enemy crab?
Stefan is in. I haven't checked your thing yet. Oh, Gamer Aimer. Hey, how you doing, Gamer Aimer? I'm not gonna say where she works, but she is on the night shift right now. So what's up, Head Crab? Head Crab. I like saying that name, Head Crab.
Ken, I can't say that she works at Nintendo.
Oh, shh. No. No, hey, David, you cannot say she works at Nintendo. Now, we're not saying
that works at Nintendo.
We're not saying she does, but we're definitely not saying she doesn't work at Nintendo. So, yes, you are Miss Gamer Aimer. And I told what's his name, Noah, to come and tell me why he loves Metroid so much, but his internet's been fluctuating. Yo, Chris. But so we're talking about the PS5 right now. Chris says I need to get the PS4, and I think I might need to get the PS4 soon, because once the PS5 comes out, I think the PS4 will be at that price range that I like.
Chris said yo because that's how you pronounce my last name, Ken, remember?
Oh yeah, wait. Chris DJ Castilla?
Castillo.
Castillo. Yo.
Oh, and Ken,
Castillo.
real quick, whose phone's chiming? Because I can hear that on my end.
Not mine.
That was
might
mine,
have been
sorry.
mine. I'm dealing. No, I don't know if it was mine. What time should I come tomorrow?
Mine.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Might have been mine. Might have been mine, man. Man, I'll tell you what. This whole.
It was his. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't.
So since we're collectors, did you guys know that there's actually a limited edition Dr. Pepper out right now?
Yes, I can't find it.
I can't find it either.
Are you talking about the dark berry?
Yes.
The Mysterio Dark Berry.
Yeah, I got it the other day. I found
Is it good?
Yeah, it's not bad, honestly. I mean, I don't.
Wait, what are you guys talking about?
Okay, fill them in, Devin. Fill them in.
I don't really drink soda a lot anymore, but
So-
like he was saying, there's like a limited edition Dr. Pepper called Dark Berry. It pretty much to me
See ya, Riley. We'll
tastes
talk
like
to you later.
normal Dr. Pepper, just with like a hint of raspberry to it. At least that's just me.
It's in conjunction with the new Spider-Man movie that's coming out.
So in
Yeah.
reality, if you don't, man, I know so much about the character of Mysterio, but I can't say anything because of how he's being portrayed in the trailer.
Silent
That's fair, because that's fair.
Okay.
Don't say anything.
Dude, all right, stop there, Ken.
Yeah, that I can't say anything about the character because I know so much about him.
Okay.
I'm
Don't
just
watch the trailer for the new Spider-Man. Is what I can say.
especially if you didn't watch Endgame yet.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Very true. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
so-
watch it if you have seen an Endgame, which is probably not many people, to be honest.
I'm one of them though. Have yet to see Endgame. I am one of them.
Dude,
Yeah,
How have
at
you
this
avoided
point,
spoilers?
how will I avoid spoilers? I think I missed the big one. I think I know who the big guy that died is.
Well, you're not really on Twitter, so I guess you're kind of safe, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of safe, but I think I saw the big guy who died. I was surprised that it wasn't the one that I was thinking of. But it's all good in the comic book world. Now I hope in the cinematic world characters stay dead. It's one thing to be believed dead and presumed dead, but if you're able to come back from the dead, that's when I started having a problem. It was like I let Superman, when he died in the 90s, Superman got a pass, right? Everybody else then just started dying and coming back to life, dying and coming back to life. And after that, I was like, no, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Even Hale Jordan. Hale Jordan had the best death, and the Beth, he's the Silver Age Green Lantern, and it was so cool what they did with them, and I just can't help it. Can't help it. Superman, he's the only one that gets to die, and he's Superman, so you would think that if anybody could, but now everybody. I mean, it
And
doesn't
then they
matter.
bring him back.
Jubilee from the X-Men could die, and they'd bring her back for some reason. It's like she shoots fireworks from her fingers, and
There's
it's like
a storyline in the Marvel comics. It's some alternate universe version where the characters are more realistic with their powers.
the
And there's-
ultimate line.
No, it was some sort of thing where there was, I think it was a reporter was going around. He's looking into different characters and stuff, and there was this whole thing with Magneto kind of losing control of his powers, and all of this metal coming at him and basically crushing him.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it was just the way like people couldn't control their it was more realistic in real world how mutations would happen. And
Gosh.
Right.
And if it
I
was
don't
the real
remember-
world,
I
you
don't
know what
remember
people
the
would
story
do?
was.
If you could teleport things, you know what we would do? We wouldn't we would teleport to work and stuff, but we would just teleport our poop into people's coffee. That's the actual real world. That's what
pretty
would
unique.
really happen. I'm gonna teleport this poop into that person's coffee.
That
who
is
put
very
poop
unique,
in
Ken.
who put poop in my coffee? I don't know.
I'm seeing if I can find it real quick.
My first instinct with teleportation is I'm going to Egypt, but yours is like I'm defecating and transferring that to someone's pot of Joe, man.
Well, I'm probably going to Egypt, but I'm also pooping. I don't know whatever happens first. It all depends. If I had to poop first, that's what would happen.
In that
Or if
order?
I had to go to Europe first, whatever happens. I can't control my body. That's not my superpower. My superpower is teleportation, not when I can poop.
Okay.
This
Ken.
is a Saturday podcast, guys.
Yes. This
Let
is
me
the
get back
Saturday
to
evening
Ken.
podcast.
I wanted to know, would you do a giveaway for this
Yes.
on our channel here today?
Sealed.
Yes. We'll do a giveaway
Sealed
right now.
copy.
You want to do a giveaway right now?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna count how many
How many
people.
viewers?
How many
We
viewers?
got 8 in the chat right now.
If we can get 15, what do you think about that, Ken?
15? 15, you get that. 15, no problem. 15, no
Okay.
problem. 15 people in the chat.
15.
If I get 3 haters, if I get 3 Dreamcast guy haters in the chat, I will give away something as well. All I
Ben,
want is
don't know
3.
if you caught this yesterday, but during the Friday Night Smash, you were about to go like, "Oh, who should I pick?" I was like, "Oh, screw it, I'll just pick Ken." And I typed into the thing saying you should probably pick Piranha Plant just in case he disappears.
So I want to talk more about the PS5. What's going on with the PS5? Why does it suck so bad? And when I say suck, I don't mean that it's like it's the worst system ever. It just seems like when you jumped PS1 to PS2, that was a jump. When you jumped PS2 to PS3, that was a jump. When you jumped PS3 to PS4, that was...
It was pretty good.
Yeah, you know?
I've got my
Grand
theory.
Theft Auto, it looks better.
To me, it seems like it mostly like they're not going to go like big into the graphics. They're going on processing power on actually how things are handled.
Time out.
I mean,
Headcrab. You guys got to read Headcrab. He just made me laugh. He's like, I don't know who Dreamcast guy is, but I hate him. All right, that's one. That's one Dreamcast guy hater out there. Just I need 2 more.
To be fair, though, you can't exactly hate someone you don't know.
Shut up, William.
For the purposes of the contest.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
That was pretty good, man.
I just find that so funny. I'm pumped. Give it away to me. Okay, also, there is one. I do have to say that this game will only go to someone who is 18 or older. And if that means it has to go to your parents, then it has to go to your parents. All Rockstar, any M for Mature game, I have to give it to somebody who is 17 or older. So if by chance, I'll just use Joe as an example because I know how old he is. Joe is, well, he's roughly like 11 years old, and he likes to watch the channel. So I would also teleport that to the winner. Could you imagine? We're like, you won, teleport. And then it's just in their hands. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
But they'd be worried. They'd be like, I don't want Ken teleporting me anything. It better be William. He looks like the nicest of the guys. William will teleport you that plus like I don't know. He'll like a man. I don't. Dang it! Sometimes I can usually just make a joke happen if I just force it, but that time I couldn't. Anyways, I am 15. Yeah, so Vika Castillo could not get it. However, David could get it as your sister. Is that your sister?
Yes.
And do you live with her?
Yes.
Then I would give David permission as the... Actually, no, your mom's in the chat. I would ask your mom if you could have it. And what I would automatically do is just give it to your mom. So,
I've got 3 of my family in the chat, man.
There you go. There you go. Come on, where's my family? Where's my family in this chat? Like, it's like...
Do I have to get my dad in here who's like super like
I know.
out of tune of this stuff, man?
We do. Teleport 10 Zelda collection is still Patel. You might have to leave. Just even the thought of that makes me worried that you're coming for me.
And then all of a sudden, all of his Zelda stuff just disappeared.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? Teleportation. Humans can't handle that. We're exactly at the level that we can handle. We can barely handle that. I mean, the ice caps are melting. Cows are farting. It's like, we just gotta chill out. Or oh man, guys.
Oh yeah. There she goes.
Yaya's 23. I'll give it to Yaya, and then she can hold it over your other sister's head. This is a family reunion. This is awesome. I love the Castillo the Castillo family. Castillo. I also got Nick Clanton's name wrong. All these months I've been calling him Clanton. It's Clanton.
Is it? I was thinking Clayton.
Clayton.
I don't know.
No, yeah, Clayton would be a Y for some reason. I think it's because I was just pronouncing it, and you guys were like, "Oh, Ken knows his stuff." Little do you guys know that. I don't know my stuff. I am
horrible with names and pronunciations.
We did trivia last week. I didn't get one Zelda question right. They were like, "Who's the lead protagonist?" And I was like, "What if Zelda was a girl?" I mean,
Tingle.
Yeah, Tingle is the only one I can get right. I love Tingle.
Oh,
for some
there's
reason.
Linkle. Sorry.
Linkle, yeah, Linkle. But Linkle just thinks she's Link. She's not. All right, she's not.
Okay. Like, that struck a chord. She's not in my canon.
Okay, so I want to get back to this PS5 thing. Why is the PS4 to PS5 just a meh? Like, what's going on with it?
It's the act of diminishing returns, man. If you were to put this in like logarithmic form, right?
Yeah.
It's like the value gets smaller and smaller and smaller as you increase the X factor, right? So PS1, like you mentioned, to PS2, it's like, wow, okay, now we're really in 3D. Then PS2 to PS3, I remember when I was reading Game Informer at the age of like 13, and I saw a picture of the Gears of War game that they were making, the first one.
In my day, we didn't have a Game Informer. We just had guys who came down from mountains with tablets.
It was pretty much like that, man. I was like, wow, there's light on his face that bounces to the back of his ear, and I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. That was my big jump.
I mean, when you look, Uncharted was the moment for me that I was like, holy cow.
I agree.
Holy cow, Uncharted.
I even go way back. Like, you got the Atari and Intellivision, and then the NES came out, and some of the Intellivision games are starting to look a bit like the NES stuff, the earlier NES stuff. But when the Super Nintendo came out, and I saw screenshots of Mario World, that impressed me.
Wow.
It was Zelda: Link to the Past for me. You guys, I don't know why no one ever picks up on it, but me and William are the same age, and
by 1 year. Yeah.
He's got 1 year on me. And it was Link to the Past. You put Link to the Past next to Link #1. Oh my gosh, there's a world of difference. And the rain. I gotta say the rain. Whenever you mention Link to the Past, you're gonna hear a 4-letter word, and it's gonna be rain. I can't tell you what that rain did to me. And
with that sound chip in the Super Nintendo, the thunder and lightning.
I was about
that as well.
That is so. The fact that you brought that up, I was gonna say that. So, I'm 27. For me, I was at the very, very, very tail end of the SNES generation, and I vividly remember three things from that generation: Super Mario World, the Vanilla Road, right? Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember specifically which Final Fantasy, and also the rain, thunder, and lightning from A Link to the Past.
Link to the Past, the rain, man.
I was watching it at my cousin's house, and I was probably like 4 years old, and I was just like, wow, what is this on TV right now? And that's when the origin of my video game love started.
The other one for me is ActRaiser. Heading into one of the side-scrolling sections.
I don't know what game that is.
The Mode 7. It's part of the game is kind of like a sim where like you have an angel setting stuff up in this world, building stuff for a population.
Head crab likes my shirt.
And then you come across areas where you have to go into a 2D fighting area. So it shows up above and it comes down and rotates. It's like doo, 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 doo. It's just it's the music for it and just the way that chip is for the sound.
You know what I heard?
Fantastic.
I heard that Donkey Kong Country saved the Super Nintendo. Have you guys heard that story?
I kind of think I have, actually.
Basically, it was just like, it was because they were competing at the time with, I think, did the Sega Saturn come out, or was it the CD? I don't know what it was, but the competition was just really hammering on Nintendo about how, like, and Nintendo was not ready to reveal the N64 by a long shot. But then they kind of tricked everybody with Star Fox and especially Donkey Kong Country. I mean, if you think about it, if they were getting hammered that hard and there was 3 Donkey Kong Countries on, that means it happened almost in the middle of its life, that it was getting really strangled. And Donkey Kong Country came out, and if you look at it, it is very different. There's some kind of different feel to it graphically, And that saved Nintendo because they basically tricked people into thinking it was like 3D almost. And also, then you say you got it at the tail end. You look at Super Mario RPG. That thing is like amazing on the Super Nintendo when you really focus in on the graphics of it. It's pretty crazy. They were able to like squeeze a dime out of a nickel eventually with that Super Nintendo. In the beginning, it was beautiful and stuff, but at the end, they weren't ready for the N64, but they weren't ready. They still needed to make money because the Game Boy wasn't the Game Boy wasn't able to prop up Nintendo like the 3DS was able to during the Wii U years.
Does that hold true as well with the with Star Fox and the canceled Star Fox 2 that had the FX chip working for them in like a 3D space?
Yeah, but Star Fox 2 got canceled because unlike some other games, it was like it didn't get done until like year 2 of N64. And I mean, if you guys don't remember, the N64 only came out with 2 games. I mean, it launched with 2 games. Now, one of the games is the best in history, but it only launched with 2 games. So they didn't want really anybody going back to the Super Nintendo, so they just like scrapped it. Which is such a Nintendo thing to do. Why not just put it on the N64 then, right? You know? Or could it? I don't even know if it could. It was weird. JR Magician, what up, what up? Let's see. How many people we got? We got 10. 5 more and we give away a game. 5 more, we give away a game.
Tell them to bring a friend, Ken.
Yeah, everybody, just go grab a friend. Tell them this. Put us on mute. Just put us on mute. And if they want, I'll dance. Tell me what you want to do. I'm not taking off my shirt, though, okay? Not unless this is the 11 p.m. podcast. I'm not taking off my shirt.
I do think some people want to know who your favorite Smash Brothers character is, Ken.
Mine?
Yes.
Peach, no doubt. Peach. Love
and
Peach.
I think the whole panel, actually.
Why?
The girls are asking.
Okay, Peach is my number 1. And I like Daisy only because there is a difference, though. I don't know what it is. I don't know if she's slower or stronger or this or that. With Peach, though, I liked being Daisy in Melee because they were the same exact characters, just a different skin. And that way I could tell everybody when they said they would say, like, oh, you're always Peach. I'm like, no, I'm Daisy. And it would be funny. And, oh, hang on a second. You guys talk. I'm going to get off. I'm going to hit mute.
All right.
I'm just gonna say mine. I like Bowser Jr.
All right.
I enjoy playing as Rob, and Duck Hunt is fun to play as too.
So definitely like a retro kind of catalog you got there.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I like going for the retro characters.
Very cool. Devin, what about you, man?
Well, my favorite character to actually play is Little Mac. I grew really accustomed to Petey because I just like the way he handles. But if I was just to pick a random character that I like the most for being there, is probably Game & Watch.
Okay. That's a very nice selection of characters. I love King Dedede. I'm biased because I love Kirby and King Dedede. I haven't really picked up Meta Knight. I did in Brawl, but he was banned at tournaments. I don't know if you guys knew that, but
I vaguely remember that.
So overpowered. He's the only one that didn't move like a melee character. The only one that behaved like a melee character but didn't behave like the rest of the Brawl characters. Let's see. I do like Mario. I love the fact that he's very like in your face, really fast. He doesn't have a hammer to rely on. He doesn't have a missile launcher like Snake. He's just kind of like boots and hands.
Which Mario are you talking about? Doctor or normal Mario?
Normal Mario, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Guys, I'll be right back. You guys hold the fort down.
Sure.
My family just got home, and so we're like all trying to like figure out where's this, where's that. Plus, my OCD and stuff kind of allowed it to get a little on the crazy side. So I will get back with you guys. Talk. If you're not going to talk about the PS5 though, because I do want to talk about the PS5 and why it's just such a bleh. What else did I want to talk about? There's something else I can't really remember now. So, oh well, I guess it's not that important. You guys talk though. I'll be back.
No worries.
And EPS was bringing up, and it's a game I forgot about. I might go see if I can get a copy of it. Do you guys remember Crystal Crisis was going to be coming out from Nicalis?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I ordered that
Yeah.
special edition from Amazon like months ago.
Yeah,
and it should actually be coming to
basically
me very soon.
it's basically Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo.
Whoa, it's got the cave story guy.
Yes, it's got the Nicalis characters and stuff.
Oh,
It's got
Astro Boy?
it's got Isaac and Astro Boy in it too.
What?
Yeah, I'm getting this on the 28th.
This is like, this is news to me.
I completely forgot this was coming out. I knew
Yeah.
it was coming. I knew it was coming, but I completely forgot about it.
Apparently, the one that I don't know if you guys got this because I pre-ordered it on Amazon. It has a pre-order bonus, a transforming crystal cluster, full color instruction booklet included. But that's Nicalis normal stuff. They always have extra. But it looks like it's hard to see in this picture. But that thing right in the center there,
Yeah,
I don't know what that's going to be. Like, is it a puzzle of some sort? I don't know.
I think he said he got his. It comes with a physical puzzle cube. He says.
Okay.
He said he got his in the mail today.
Oh, damn. Cool.
I'm checking my I'm checking how much I have on my Amazon card.
So,
Yeah.
do you guys know why Isaac's always crying?
Because of the moves that he uses
Well,
in the games. It's
I was
tears
gonna
that he
say-
uses to attack enemies.
Okay,
Have you never played Binding of Isaac?
I haven't, but I'm guessing the binding is the fact that he's always bound to sadness in some way, or
The whole story, it explains it right in the beginning of the game. His mother is like really super religious. Feels like she got a gift, not a gift, a message from God saying that she had to sacrifice Isaac to basically look good in God's eyes. So she goes to try to kill him, and then that's what starts the game. He falls into the dungeon, and you go through.
okay. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've only been playing Smash Brothers since it's come out. I have this backlog of Switch games now. I want to play Tropical Freeze. I want to play Mario Party, Super Mario Party. I just so much I want to play, but it's like Smash Brothers just naturally comes to me because it's something that I play with my family. So I definitely want to tackle more Switch games. But that being said, what are like the last 3 games you've been kind of shuffling in and out of for your Switch?
William, go ahead.
So I had Smash in there just the other day, and I put the Labo VR in there to put that together.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I put my VR headset together too.
I haven't yet.
Ooh, I had reward points for my Amazon store card. I am getting that game for $15.03 now.
Well done.
Let's see. Let the chat tell us what you're playing on your Switch lately. That'll get everybody involved here. We've got 11 people, guys. We need 4 more people. Hold it up, Devin.
What else? What
4
else
more
did I pick
people
up?
for LA Noire. So
Sealed copy.
sealed copy.
I
But
picked up something else too. Let me see what it was.
while William's doing that, David, I thanks to seeing Detective Pikachu, which mind you was an awesome movie, so cool. I started playing Let's Go again.
Oh yeah, I got my Lapras today. There was an event for it.
Well,
So-
I'm playing the Switch game again. Like I just
Oh yeah, I gotta start playing that again too.
I just got to Lavender Town and I'm stuck. I keep getting messed up in that stupid ghost tower.
See, I still have to go do the third. I still have to do the third gym. Oh, the other game I got recently was Sushi Striker. That
Oh
was the other
yeah,
one I picked up.
So is that fun?
It's
I
not
heard
open
it was
yet.
not a fun
Oh,
game. I heard it was
okay.
not very good.
In my mind, I picture it just being like that Lickitung mini game in Pokemon Stadium.
I am so glad I'm not the only one that thought that.
You missed
And
it, Devin. I
Lickitun's
think
one of my favorite Pokemon.
it was like last week or the week before. I was like, you know what? What if they made I don't even know, man. I forgot what I said, but I for some reason I wanted that game to be I remember. Ken was asking about VR games that they should make into like,
Oh yeah, you
VR.
mentioned that one.
And I mentioned, hey, do you guys remember that Lickitung sushi eating game? That would be really fun on the VR.
Yeah,
That would be so
I
cool.
miss those mini games entirely too. Like, The one thing I wished is that you know how they had that mini game Super Mario Party on the 3DS. I wish they would have just put that on the console. I would have
Yeah.
loved to have seen that.
Oh
Because
yeah.
mini games is half of what I loved about Mario Party.
Right. Right. The top
That's why I
100.
like how there was so many mini games in the Mario Party for the Switch.
That's great, man.
JR, I also agree. Realm Royale is a very fun game. Very fun if you want to try to get off the Fortnite bandwagon.
He's been playing Kirby Star Allies. He just told me he beat it. He loves it.
I have not played through all of Kirby Star Allies yet.
I think we were talking about how Kirby games, we do agree, are on the easy side, but the ends of those Kirby games are surprisingly difficult, and they're kind of pleasant. They add a lot to the lore, and there's like a gimmick in this one in Star Allies where you use the Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean, I kind of do think that the game is easy, but if you're a completionist, it becomes way harder because of the getting all of the whatever they are the stars that you have to collect throughout the whole level, right?
Right. It's just like Kirby games are known for that. They're easy to pick up, but they're actually pretty hard to master. I remember playing Kirby and the Amazing Mirror back in 2004, and there were these little spray paint cans, spray paint cans that would change the color of your Kirby, so you could be like these really wacky colors. And I could never get like the last three. And of course I refused to look up FAQs and walkthroughs, but
I was getting to the same way like when Breath of the Wild came out.
Yep.
I heard there was 120 of those the dungeons or whatever they're called. I forget. What's the word?
The shrines.
Shrines. Okay. I found 97 of them by myself.
Oh.
And I'm like, where are they? I can't get this. I was racking my brain for like a week and a half going from the top of the map, going down and back up, down and back up. I just could not find all of them.
That's a secret to everyone.
There was me too. That was me too. There was one where you had to hit this huge metal ball with a hammer or something heavy and get it in a hole the exact same size. I don't know if you guys remember that. That one gave me so much pain, and
there was one, I forget what it was. It was like a giant hill that was like a golf course that you had, I think, smack a boulder down, and it had to go off this ramp and land in a hole to get the shrine to open.
Right.
For the life of me, I could not figure it out. And that's why I still say that if they ever released a Zelda game like with just a bunch of shrines, like a almost like Portal, I would love it.
Yeah.
There's still some of the shrines for the DLC that I can't beat. I can't figure them out.
I've been wanting to go back because I still haven't beaten Eventide Island. Did you guys beat Eventide Island? It was like that.
I did try Tide Island.
Oh yeah, yes I did.
Did you beat it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I will say the premise of this thing, it's kind of like, think of it of like Dark Souls Island. You land on this island and there's a big treasure, but you have to go through a slew of enemies, trolls, annoying bokoblins,
and you can't even get touched more than once. That's the one you're talking about.
Exactly. Right. No matter how many hearts you have, 2-3 hits can take care of you easily.
I figured out that there's a way to cheat killing one of the ogres.
Oh man.
If you land right at the island, you don't exactly start it until you walk onto the island. You could walk along the coastline, and I was able to shoot the ogre with as many bomb arrows as I could, killed it, and then started the quest. I'm like, it's the only way I could figure out how to do it. The other ogre I was able to get.
You don't have to say what it is, but after that, does it get harder?
It's harder. Yeah, I would say it's a little harder trying to figure out how to actually get the shrine to open.
Because what I found was really hard is just the basic enemies. They get in the way. They're annoying. You don't know when one's going to shoot an arrow. I mean, literally an arrow, even if you have 26 hearts, an arrow takes care of like 12 hearts, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's and in my entire time of playing Breath of the Wild, I think I've only gotten to a Lionel a couple times, and every single time they destroy me.
You got to watch out for the shock arrow Lionels, man.
I know, that's the ones that I'm talking about. They start raining arrows from the sky. I'm like, oh my god.
Because I saw a video that you could ride a Lionel, and myself, I was like, well, that's exactly. I'm just gonna float on by and land on his back, dude. He scoped me out and just started shooting at me. I was like, wow, never mind.
I love getting the Lionel mask and just standing in front of him. I saw this one video that this guy clearly killed like every Lionel in the map, clearly, and just dropped a bunch of Lionel weapons right in front of it. It kind of just stared at him, takes the mask off, and just bashes him with one of them.
I saw a similar video where this guy's like, look, guys, if you wear this mask, nothing happens. He walks up to the Lionel, and the Lionel looks at him for like 5 minutes. And then all of a sudden he's like, see, nothing happens. And the Lionel like pulls out his sword and like backs up and he starts screaming. It's the funniest thing ever. I'll send it to you guys.
The Lionels are scary though. There was like that abandoned Coliseum thing that there's a Lionel sitting in the middle of that. That one took me a long time to kill.
So update, we have 12 people watching, guys.
We had 13 a second ago. So
I never notice how many are in there.
It's if you watch the live video, or you're just saying it never catches your attention, or
I just don't think I've noticed a number.
Yeah,
I always have it open to the chat, so it says top chat 12 right now.
So it's at 11, guys. So if you can bring 4 more people, we'll give away LA Noire. Devin can hold it up. It's sealed. It's ready to go. And yeah, it can be yours. So.
David, now random thing. Did you pick up this from Limited Run?
No, man. It's the Steelbook, right?
No, I don't know if there's a Steelbook in this one, or if there is. I don't know. I have no plan on opening it.
I'm thinking of Bloodstained. I'm sorry.
No, this is Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon. It's the retro version.
I think it is Steelbook, man. So you've got something nice there.
Yeah, I'm keeping one of them and I'm selling the other copy, but.
I just never got around to ordering it because it was during a time where I had to set that money aside for something else.
Yeah. Did you ever pick up or did Earthlock ever come in?
No, Earthlock didn't come in yet. I did order it and and the order went through. I looked at their website and it said that they must be doing another batch.
Yeah.
I don't know if it already sold out or not. I'm kind of curious to look at that now. But
do you have any buyer's remorse, man?
I don't know. I kind of just bought it on a whim because of what Ken was saying, but we'll have to see.
And I got one of my limited run games in the other day. I showed you guys in the group chat, but yeah, I got my Luminous.
I was actually kind of surprised to see Luminous come back. I haven't seen
that. Is so cool, man. I remember playing that on PSP.
It was one of the 4 games I got from my PSP.
I wonder why it has a 10 on it. E10. Why does it have an E10, William?
Instead of E for everyone.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something in the
music?
In the music.
Like a curse word or something?
Like something that's not quite all ages, but not something that they'd have to, put a bigger warning on.
Right.
Which
but David, the Earthlock, both the normal and special, are both sold out now.
Yeah.
Let me check something.
It
was really spicy. That price. Like if I'm probably gonna sell it. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Call me a flipper. I don't care. I'm probably gonna sell it.
No, man, I don't blame you because to be honest, the game was just not catching me. It didn't and not that I was even gonna play it, but I feel a little bit better that if it was like if it was Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon or whatever, I would have probably bid it because I like Ito, that guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's a cool guy.
Did you see? I didn't know that they went through this. The long, arduous road Bloodstained's been getting since the Kickstarter.
Right.
They made the game, all that. Then this game was technically one of the stretch goals, I guess. I don't really know. This came out of nowhere for me. But then he released that trailer for the release date saying that they basically revamped the graphics of the entire game. Did you notice that?
No.
I think David just went mute. Okay.
Oh, he was talking to somebody.
Yeah, but I just thought it was interesting that they went for the release date video that they did for the Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. They pretty much went through the game and changed the graphics because of evidently there was people complaining about it. I didn't know that, which confused me because the game looked pretty good from the early videos that I've seen, and I'd never heard anybody complain about it.
I do remember seeing that actually. There was like a change in art style, and
it wasn't even art style. It's like he just basically brightened everything up.
Right.
I guess evidently there was people complaining that the game was too dark, like literally dark in color.
Well, it's if you remember, Sakurai said that the Castlevania stage is the darkest stage in the game, and people were thinking like dark in tone, like you've got vampires and death and Medusa.
Yeah,
but it literally is the darkest, like lack of light stage.
Yeah, it is.
It's so dark. It's like I can't even see anything.
But either way, I can't wait to be able to pre-order that the main game so I can get that steelbook. I've been waiting for Bloodstained since I first heard of the Kickstarter, like probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Wow.
It's been a long time, or something ridiculous. I feel my friend Owen told me about it because Symphony of the Night is one of my favorites PS1 games ever made. I love that game. I still go back to play it every once in a while because I have it on my Xbox, but I've been waiting for that for ages.
So if let me propose something for you. Let's say Konami like not remasters, but just like reinvigorates Rondo of Blood, Symphony of the Night, etc., as like a collection for the Switch. Are you getting that?
Money on the table instantly. Money. I don't care what version of it is, whether it's the William, you know more about that when they apparently changed it for the PSP.
Yeah, the censoring, right?
Oh, I had to send something real quick. For which game?
Symphony of the Night. Well, what did they do from the original release to PSP?
Yes. No, they did a whole new translation.
Is that the what is a man thing?
Yes, that is gone. That is gone from that version, and that's the version that was released on the PS4. I think it was last year when they did it. They had it as part of a collection, that Konami collection that got released.
Yeah.
That's the version that ended up on there, was the PSP version.
Either way, but like David was saying, if they released a compilation of that, I would so buy it. That's what I thought. That there was a Castlevania collection that just got released a little while ago on the Switch. I thought that was like the thing, and I'm like, oh my god! I flipped out and looked at it. I'm like, oh, it's just the retro ones.
I really want that one. I really want to get that one.
If I'm gonna get it, I need a physical. Like, I like digital games, but I have to have a physical in my hand. I like the cartridges better.
It's under the amount. I've told people about this before. If I'm gonna get something digital, it has to be digital only. That's the only way you can get it, and that includes all regions.
Yeah.
If the UK gets a physical copy and we get digital only, I'm not buying it.
Yeah,
in fact, I'll import it.
That's what I found interesting because like Stardew Valley, I don't think had a physical in America.
It did on the PS4 though.
Well, at least for the Switch.
Yeah.
And I've never seen this in stores, that Nightmare Boy.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was an interesting game. I might actually be cracking this one open. I just bought it a little while ago on a whim because I saw it on sale on Amazon.
And the game has to be under $20 as well.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing too. I've bought some digital games on there. Like
there's a remaster of a PS3 game on the PS4, and I think they want $40 for the remaster, and it's digital only. I will not buy it. As much as I like the game, and I'm blanking on the name of the game. It's an RPG from Sega.
I can't think of it, but here's the thing that I wanted to talk about. Maybe you guys have already brought it up. The whole thing with Sony editing games that the Switch is not.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that?
I have no idea what sways that decision.
Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking.
I don't know because Sony's usually the one that's like a little bit more open to those things. Their audience is actually a little bit more mature, I would say.
That's what what I've thought too. Like, you look at the Switch and like old Nintendo consoles, it's mostly been the thing that the kids are going to sway to.
Right.
But now we got things like LA Noire and then some pretty mature titles.
And in Japan, they're getting Omega Labyrinth, unedited with touchscreen support.
I was surprised to see Peach Ball, the game,
is getting a physical release over here.
Here, I'm like, what is that about?
There's even that massage game, right?
Yeah, and the massage game. But are you familiar with Omega Labyrinth?
No,
I have heard of it, but
it's a roguelike where the characters you play as girls in this academy. You're going down through the dungeons, and as you're leveling up, the bust size increases on the characters. Yeah, it was a Vita game in Japan, and they never released it over here. Then they announced there was a PS4 version coming out. It was going to get released over here. The ESRB even rated it, and that's when Sony was saying, "No, you're not releasing it. In fact, we're banning it from coming over here."
Mm-hmm.
I just find that so funny. Like, and with that Dead or Alive game, Dead or Alive Scarlet or whatever it's called. Yeah, that's another one.
There's also the company that did Dragon's Crown.
Mm-hmm.
I'm blanking on the company at the moment. Vanillaware. They have a game coming out that's been in development for quite a while. 13 Sentinels.
Mm-hmm.
That's supposedly getting censored as well.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah, because the characters are in mechs and they're nude, but it's done in such a way you can't see the nudity.
Okay, since Ken's not here, we hit 15.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys are seeing this too.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, that's what they were saying. I was trying to get a couple more people in as well.
Okay. Either way, I will have to figure 17
it out. 17 guys.
We hit it.
I'm not sure where this is coming from, but
more the merrier. Let's bring them in, guys. This is awesome.
Oh, I was looking up the stuff about the rating for Luminous. I was checking another music game that I've played before. Frequency was rated E, and Amplitude was rated T. So there has to be something in the music itself.
Probably, it's got to be.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing else to it in the game except for blocks and music.
Yeah.
Let's give the chat a little bit a little bit of attention here. So anything you guys see that needs to be answered by chance?
Okay, and what's stupid about Bloodstained Ritual of the Night if you pre-order it on Best Buy for the Switch, you get a Novo box, metal cased, but it holds a disc. EPS.
Weird.
I don't really consider that dumb. More like money saving on the company's side. I don't know. Either way, I'm getting it. I know I will be, but it's. I guess if you think about it, it's like it's less retail shelf space being taken up for a physical box for a PS4 game and a Switch game, rather than just mashing them into one and just putting them on two different shelves.
Gotcha.
And JR Magician was saying the Ace Attorney games for the 3DS were on sale last week.
Oh,
I guess they were 70% off. Which I'd still want physical.
Let's get Ken back into this.
I'm not sure what rules Ken imposed for the contest, but
we've hit 17 people.
But I will say, everybody who's here, hold on tight to the end of the podcast. We've hit 16 people, man.
I say we just give it away right now, and then if I hit 30, I'll give another game away.
For the people in the chat, man, that have been here since hour one, what kind of contest do you think would be proper to hold?
You know what? I'm just gonna look at the names. I'm gonna write them down. I'm gonna assign them a number, and then randomly, you guys will look at it. So just keep talking.
So you're asking everybody for like a present check, right?
Yeah. Somebody better comment. If you don't comment, you're not gonna get past or present. If you have not commented, you're not going to get entered.
Let's just say people comment by 9 p.m. Eastern. Throw a comment.
Because Riley commented, he's going to be included in the contest. But if you don't comment, then you don't, and you're here, you don't get counted. So just make sure you've commented at least one time.
Yourselves known. Yeah.
Ken, I'll do a number random number generator.
Okay,
on
so
this
let me
set.
just give me a second, and I'll
Oh
get.
yeah.
You
Let's,
guys keep
I'll do
you
what
guys
we
keep
need to do
talking.
and-
I just want to acknowledge that I think this is a milestone. Isn't this like the most we've hit?
It was because I was gone. I gotta leave more.
And you want us to take over now? Is that cool?
I think so.
My God.
Hey man, if you guys don't like me, I'll leave.
No,
guys,
Ken.
The chat, everybody throw some comments in there. Ken's gonna write your names.
Yeah, really
Some
make
people
sure.
we already know you have
I
commented.
saw
too,
Link. I saw Tammy Clanton.
We got
I'm gonna start
EPS, we got Chris
Man, who's this
Willow.
BF Delano dude? He's such a loser.
We've got three of
I
the
don't know
Clanton
who he
family.
is.
We got 3 Clanton family members. We have 3 Castillo family members. Keep
See,
that in
that
mind.
proves it's a family podcast.
I was trying to see if Margot would get in there too, but I don't think she was checking her messages.
Now, I am going to allow the Castillos to enter, but if they
won't get
win, I am going to give away something else. Okay? That way, nobody can feel that we're being unfair. So
Okay.
I'm not even joking. If you guys better hope the Castillos win, because then 2 prizes are given out.
Oh, look, JR Magician Ken. JR Magician has a nephew who's like an amazing artist.
Oh, that's good
he-
because my artist is slacking. I need I need an artist.
Okay, Ken, for whoever gets the game, let's add in this. I got one of the Detective
Ooh.
Pikachu movie
Ooh,
packs.
those are going to be rare too.
Oh man, don't tell me that because I haven't gotten mine.
Well, you better hope your mom wins.
Okay.
Okay, keep talking, guys. I'm writing down these names.
All right. That's,
All right, so we were talking about shelf space, right, Devin?
yeah. I forget who. I think it was EPS brought it up. That's just the way I see it. Putting the game case into one thing is more of like a money saving thing. It is annoying, I guess, because if you're like trying to keep everything uniform with the size of the Switch cases,
Mhm.
that I would see it as being annoying. But
My one game up there that's out of whack with all the other ones for my Switch is the one for Sonic.
What about Darksiders? Does Darksiders the misprint, does that make you does that hurt you, or the Labo games because they're black labeled?
No, not at all.
Oh, I was just about to say, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna say Black number 2. He's the artist, Ken. That is JR Magician's nephew. Dude, your art's awesome, man. Keep it up.
It is. I saw some of it.
Man, that is so cool. It's stuff that I really wish I could get into if time if permitted. But man, I love Banjo-Kazooie. In 2.5 weeks, you'll see me react to a potential Banjo-Kazooie reveal. So
I would
it's
really enjoy if
my childhood would
without
be
giving anything away. What William said, if that is actually the list, I'm disappointed.
Are you really?
To be honest, yeah, because I don't know.
If it doesn't have 4 Waluigis on it, I'm disappointed.
yeah,
Yeah, and I won't say who was on that list.
the one female character that you brought up, I was like, yeah, it seems kind of cool, but it just goes on what I was saying. There's
Is it a
last
female
char-
Waluigi? Because if it's not a
The last
female
character
Waluigi,
on that list, I if that one is true, I'm interested to see what's going on with that character.
is
No,
it
sure,
female
yeah.
Waluigi, William?
No.
Then forget it. Not even worth it.
just table flip. All right.
I would have liked to see Birdo in Smash.
I would
I-
have loved to have seen Birdo in Smash.
I'm-
She would.
Birdo would be cool if it was a kind of a Wendy type thing with Yoshi, but I
Yeah.
could see why it can't be because Birdo literally shoots eggs out its nose or mouth, whatever it is.
Yeah, if Birdo was a character, its neutral B would be that egg spit out thing.
Yeah,
And
and I
Kirby-
don't.
Kirby
Birdo
would
to
get
me,
that.
there are way more deserving than Birdo.
Right?
Yeah, there is a lot, but still. I don't know.
Plus the controversy with the character over the years.
Right. Same thing with Poison from Street Fighter, or not
Like-
specifically Street Fighter, right?
From Final Fight.
But Fight.
Yeah,
But
I like her. I like that character.
but yeah, I mean, like you guys said, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel, man. If we have to consider, like, I know this sounds wrong, but Waluigi and Birdo, I consider.
What?
Waluigi needs to be in Smash.
Waluigi, dude, he deserves it.
I know he does.
You name one character that has more memes than Waluigi on the internet. He's a cultural phenomenon. All right?
Would Reggie agree with you, Ken?
Reggie uses him in tennis.
Okay.
Did he say that?
Yes.
I want the proof, man.
William.
Think about this. The next character is going to be that thing that was that metal hand in Reggie's going away picture. That's going to be the next Smash character. That's
It'll probably be
What if it's
Chibi
the IP that they
Rolo.
announced?
That would be neat.
And then
I'm
they
still holding out because I want to see Springman. I would love to see Springman in there.
Sakurai Base already said it was just a timing issue, or otherwise he would have got in.
I know, it's just, I don't know. I still, either Springman or the green blob monster from that game. I forget it. That's the fighter I usually use.
No way, Noodle Girl would have to go in
I
with
was
anyone.
surprised no one from that game got into the.
It was just
A lot of
timing.
people said Arms was not good. I thought it was a fun game. It was very well put together in my
I
opinion.
never picked it up.
I still play it every once in a while. It's really cool. But
Hey, Link Clayton is here.
and Tammy Clanton.
Where's Tammy? What number? What letter? What is it? Just
Is she-
Tammy?
She's a pink icon, and it says Tammy.
Oh,
on it.
I see her now. I just got to her actually.
she just says talk, talk, talk.
Talk, talk, talk. Answer, answer, answer. Response, response, response. I think I'm there. Black number 2. Reggie for Smash. That would be good, but no way we can do Reggie for Smash.
William, to bring up something while he's still doing this, have you found all 3 of the Pokemon pops yet? Meaning Charizard, Bulba, and Pikachu. Yep.
Here's
Or Charmander.
Char.
Sorry, I don't know why I said that.
Here is Pikachu.
Did you pick up the 10-inch Bulbasaur, though?
Oh,
No,
man, I wish
didn't
I
bother
would have.
picking those up.
I have the 10-inch Pikachu. I was tempted on the Bulbasaur, but I just...
Dude, that
I love
hurts that
them.
you didn't get it for. I want that one.
The Pikachu or the Bulba?
There's the
Both, actually, but
Well, the Pikachu, the only thing is like, you know how it was like an online exclusive at the time. I just walked into a random Target and it was sitting there. It was the only one on the shelf. I'm like, dude, got it. I ran out. But the problem is it was beat up.
You mean you stole it? You didn't buy it?
That would be challenging. No.
okay, hang on a second, guys. These are the people that it's 18 actually is the number right now. If you
Okay.
are missing on this list, make sure you tell me. I got, in no particular order, Tammy, Link, Nick Clanton, Black number 2, Destiny, something. You're the only Destiny. JR Magician, Vice, Astip Patel, EPS 5000, Headcrab, Yaya, Chris, Gamer Aimer, Stefan, David's mom, the Ninja, Ruben, Astip Patel, and Riley. Am I missing a
Raquel.
Raquel? Raquel's in here?
Raquel's here, yes.
Hey, Raquel. How are you? I don't have any carrot cake. Sorry.
And Ken, when you number those, randomly number them on there as well. So like, go like down through the list, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right. Yeah. You're right. You'll be like 38. I'll be like, that's not a name. Nobody's named 38.
No,
Okay.
I have a number generator. I put number randomizer into Google, and I can put minimum 1, maximum 18, and then generate a number.
Asip Patel said I named him twice. What an honest guy. Did you guys know that Asip Patel is the very first winner of anything on my channel?
Oh,
He won my first contest. It was like my 3rd or 4th video. And I said, if I get X amount of subscribers by this date, I'll give away. And I listed off a ton of games. And the game he picked was Poi, P-O-I. Poi is a... Oh, there's Raquel. Hey, how's it going? Ha, ha, ha. Well, she only said 2 ha's, but, it like feels like you got to say 3 ha's if you're going to start ha-haing. Unless you say it like that, because I didn't feel like I had to say 3 that time. What a world we live in. Anyways, yeah, he won Poi. It's kind of a throwback to Mario Odyssey. Not as good, though. Not Mario Odyssey. Mario 64, just a game that you collect rings and it's just you travel. It was kind of weird. In the beginning of the game, the guy's like, yeah, I lost my wife. And you figure you're going to save her or something. She never comes back into play. It's just like, yeah, I lost my wife in search of these rings, and now you're gonna find them for me. And and then his wife never comes back.
Well, lost can also mean passed away.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Lost
real
his wife.
Very
Yeah.
morbid. Very,
Yeah,
very
let's
sad.
have a moment of silence for this Poise. Wait, he says Domo. What's Domo mean? Thank you.
Like the guy behind Devin.
Yeah, Domo right there.
Where?
The
Oh,
thing that I'm
Domo.
pointing at in the
Domo.
video.
Domo. Yes, I always
Domo
forget
Kun.
Domo.
Did you get head crab, Ken?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got head crab in. All right, so you said we're gonna wait 12 more seconds. So if you have not put anything in, then you got to put something in right now because we're gonna do it now. Now what I'm going to do is this. Let me see. Okay, so Raquel, did I get Raquel in? Yes, I got Raquel in.
Yeah, you did.
Listening to Incubus and Deftones and enjoying you guys as always. What Deftones?
Hold on, Ken.
Huh.
Before you say anything, Raquel, look at me. You just became my favorite.
Wait.
Favorite fan because Incubus and Deftones are like literally spot number 1 and spot number 2 for my favorite bands of all time. Oh my goodness, this is amazing, dude. I'm sorry, guys.
Honestly,
need a moment.
Raquel is like, she's the main reason we switched to nights.
I literally went to Incubus and Deftones when they had a joint concert like 3 years ago, man. I was in the VIP, man.
Oh, yeah?
And I barely know anyone who listens to one of my favorite bands, so
I'm
anyone
tone
who
deaf.
posts them in
Is
the
that
chat
is that
without
anything?
knowing that they were one of my favorite bands, I'd be
David,
surprised.
that's the thing. Like, that's the same way that I didn't even know you listened to like metal or any sort of music like this. That's when I found out you did. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah,
Man,
David,
this is
I thought you only listened to like soundtracks from Smash Brothers.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
he does have the soundtrack behind.
You're lucky that I slept for 15 hours yesterday. I didn't get into Friday Night Smash because I would have won it yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's
Just
that. I'm
saying.
sure you would have. There was a contender, but
Was there a rally? I bet someone got close.
not that close. It never got up to 6. So at one time Joe got 4, and then someone else, a returning player, got 4. So it was like. It was just at that point where I started kind of like ganging up on him without telling people to gang up on him.
Yeah.
Not that I do that.
Right. You don't do that, right, Ken?
Random
Not-
thing. JR, are you talking about the cat plush? Is that what you're talking about? That's the only one I have back there. He's asking, do I have the yokai plush, the ghost one? I'm not really sure which one he's talking about.
Yokai Watch, the ghost one. Let me see where we.
See the one from the
Point to it.
animated
Point to it.
series
Let's see
always
it.
shows
Let's see
up.
it.
Well, it's back there in this horde of plushes back here. I have Jibinyan, the little cat with the 2 tails.
Hey, Devin, I got a question for you.
What's up?
If Chewbacca just burst into flames right now, and no, yeah, he did. He burst into flames, and the fire is spreading. You have to grab 2 plushes. One for your wife or fiance, and one for you. What are the 2 are you grabbing?
Dude, I'm taking my Chewbacca.
Why
He's
do you
on
have
fire.
to single
He's
out
on fire.
Chewbacca like that, man. You could have just said his house could have burst into flames, but you picked Chewbacca, man.
First Chewbacca didn't get the award in Star Wars New Hope, and now this.
Okay. The
Come on.
actor just died, man.
Come on, man.
He's a Texas native too, man.
That's messed
Oh, yeah, you're right. The guy did just die.
Peter Mayhew.
So, I already said it. Sorry. Like,
Rest in peace.
I have this knack of really saying insensitive things without trying. And just imagine if I tried. Like,
Valid point.
So,
who are you grabbing? I can't run the contest until David or Devin grabs two to save forever.
Okay, well then it would probably be that big domo back there.
The domo.
My there's a little tiny like ball of Oogie Boogie that I've gotten back there on top of his head.
I see him back there.
Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes, sir.
I'm the boogeyman. Oh, I see him. He's right above the left eye.
You know that full song, Ken?
I wish I did. I can try to learn it by next week, though.
No, you can try to sing it now.
I don't know any of it other than I'm the boogeyman.
And then dance a little bit.
You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll try to find it with words. Then I'll sing it. I don't care.
If you don't sing us this song next week, you're singing the Buck Bumble song in its entirety.
Oh my God, Buck Bumble.
Next week.
Don't you threaten me with
A good time?
With a good time, yeah. All right, Ken, where did you get that shirt? Where did I get this shirt? This is I don't know. I think I got it from Hot Topic. I used to like Hot Topic when it was only the goth kids. Now it's the fake goth kids. So Destiny Little. There we go. Does Devin know the whole thing? Do you know the whole thing?
This is okay. I love Oogie Boogie, and it is on my iPod, yes, but I'm not doing it.
Devin, I would.
It's
know
your
I
channel.
It wasn't Raquel. It was Destiny.
I know.
Come on.
I'm not doing that right now. Do the contest.
All right. We can't really make him fear because or make him mad. Otherwise, he's giving away LA Noire only if you're 17 and up, and he's giving you away the nice little packet that will come with
packet from Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, that comes with an exclusive card. If I
didn't even mean to do that. Both detective related. Didn't even mean that.
Oh yeah, you should have totally went with it. You should have said you did mean to do it. I deduced that though. Get it? Deduced. Okay, so here are the rules. Nobody has said anything. Has two other people hated on Dreamcast guy? Because if he hasn't, then
can I propose something? If someone in my family wins, can I decline the LA Noire and get a Pokemon packet? And let someone else have the game?
Well, what if your sister wants the game?
I don't think that would they have to answer that to you at that moment?
Yes.
Ow.
If your sister doesn't want the game, you can have the Pokemon packet, and then
I'll text them. I'll text them because I don't know if they're still tuned in.
Okay, so let's if somebody wins on David's family, then David will get the Pokemon cards, but the game will then get redrawn, and it'll get redrawn. Oh, black number 2 has entered. So wait, I already got black number 2, don't I?
Yeah, you got him.
Yeah, okay. Black. So then we'll keep redrawing until it's not a Castillo family member. Okay, William.
Mm-hmm.
Draw between the numbers 1 and 19.
And 19? Okay, let me change that here. And 19.
There's currently 17 people, but there's been 19 people altogether.
All right. No, to make it fair, hold on. Can you guys see the numbers?
Oh, wait a second. Let me get on it. Okay, 5. Wait, do you have to do it again?
No, I haven't hit the generator yet.
Okay.
It comes up automatically with a number when I first got on there.
Gotcha. So, good luck, everybody.
I'm hitting generate right now.
Number 8. Number 8 is... Oh my gosh, you aren't going to believe it. Now let me be fair. Number 8 is Yaya Castillo. Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right, David.
Yeah.
Is Yaya the underaged
She's
one?
a 22-year-old.
Okay, text your sister. Does she want the game?
Okay, you're gonna have to give me like a few minutes or so.
Okay. Your sister won. I almost disqualified your whole family, and then I didn't. I should have now. So
I figured get that on camera, so that's fair.
yeah, and
So
you saw.
so
And
it's not me just randomly mentioning a number.
I'm glad you did that, because then I went to. Yeah, Ken Skinner won. Oh my gosh, I won $1 million. That's awesome. I'm so glad.
You don't have your hat on for.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's doing the Santa.
Your voice just
I'm gonna
came
do
in.
it. I'm gonna do emoji soon or something. I think I get to do that now. I get to do subscribers or something.
Can I just show you text messages?
Okay, yeah.
It says Yaya right there.
Yeah.
So y'all guys can see. I
What's
said,
the
do you
game
want the
again? LA
game?
Noire.
Do you want the
Pokemon
game
cards.
or the Pokemon cards? And she says, what's the game? And then she said, Pokemon cards, haha.
Okay.
She's taking the cards from you.
All right. So Yaya gets the cards. These cards don't go to David though. They go to Yaya.
Right.
I don't care
Just
what
kidding,
she does with
just
them.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
If she gives them to you, but they're going to Yaya. David's mom. You know what? Send them to David's mom. We'll see which kid she likes the best.
Obviously me. I mean, come on,
All right.
No,
So we're still gonna go with a 19 number drawing.
Okay.
If it happens to be Yaya again, though, she will not win, and we'll just draw again. So if 8 comes up somehow again, we'll just keep redrawing until 8 is not
Just to
in.
confirm, we're only giving away the cards at this point.
Yes. No, the cards are gone. Now we're
Cards are
giving away
gone.
LA Noire.
Game is up.
Okay, so this is for the game.
Okay.
And wait.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
For this one, no, I'm not gonna. I was about to disqualify your whole family, but I'm just disqualifying Yaya because she already won. Okay, so now let's do it. Let's see. William, run the contest. See, we give away stuff, people.
All right.
Link, you are entered, but your number is 17 actually. 8. That's Yaya's number.
I haven't hit it yet.
Oh, okay.
My mom said, heck yeah, I'll keep them. So, Ken, there's your answer, dude.
All right. So generating right now.
We're at 19 people too.
It
Number
went to
9.
We're at 20.
So is that it? Is that the number?
That came out. And to show this is a random number generator, I'm just gonna keep hitting the.
Okay,
See,
but
it is a
9 was the
random
number,
generator.
right?
Yes, 9 was the number.
Okay.
Ken, I will say before you did that second round, 60 jumped in, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I don't know if you really want to grab the 20 people that are watching right now.
Tell
I
me
would
the
say
truth. Did 60 jump in before he hit the number?
Yes, just
Yeah.
before.
Okay, then I have to add 60.
Okay, so we're jumping it up to 20 numbers.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm glad. If I would have called the name out, then I wouldn't have gave something away, though. You know what? No, forget that. I'm going to just run a third contest because I feel that it's unfair to the person who won. I said
That's
run
true.
the number. I think it's unfair. That means there's just going to be a third contest now. Head Crab was number 9. Head Crab wins. Just so you guys can.
Nice.
Okay.
Head
fair enough.
Crab wins.
Nice, Head.
And we know he's old enough.
Head Crab wins. LA
Sealed
Noire.
copy of LA Noire.
Head Crab, are you here? If you are here, you are entered. The way I would say for
If he's not here, we know how to get a hold of him.
yes, 60 formula. So now 60 formula has pushed us to a third contest. And let me see if I can find. You guys talk while I find something that I'm going to give away.
Okay.
Well, is Doom reserved only for 30 people, Ken, or did you want to include it for the third contest?
That might be Head Crab. Yes, way you won. You won Doom. Plus 5 friends
No, that's
watching.
LA
Oh,
Noire.
cool.
LA
We got
Noire.
5 other friends
We were
watching.
just talking about.
Oh, dude, I'm just dropping in. Don't let me mess up the contest. No, 60, you already messed it up, so just stay because you might win now. It's
60,
funner
what'd
this
you
way.
eat,
Giving
man?
away stuff is fun. Let us have our fun 60 formula.
What'd you eat at Cheesecake Factory?
Me?
Oh, 60.
Oh, let's not turn this about food. You guys keep talking video games. I don't want the plus 5 to think we only talk food. Give me a second.
All right.
Wow, 20 people. 20
Yeah,
people.
I'm still a little blown away by that we have 20 people. This is so cool to see.
That's awesome, man. I mean, like at this point, anything's possible, right?
Yeah. But anyway, well, let's jump back onto that PS5 thing. He's been wanting to talk about
I
that.
think we covered it pretty well, right? I mean,
Yeah. So my take on that is, the companies have to make the games. We can't go so technical and intricate with how the characters look that it's not going to be reasonable to actually go and create these characters in a time frame that you're going to be able to announce a game and get it out onto the shelf.
Are you talking about Sonic?
For the PS5.
Oh, the PS5.
The graphic, any more graphic enhancements, you're going to see games taking even longer to get released.
Yeah, I don't even understand why we need a PS5.
Is going to have a Square Enix time frame.
Yeah, PS5 just doesn't even need to exist right now.
10 years? That would be crazy, William.
Unless you can wear the PS5 like as a helmet and you are literally in the world of player one, there's just no reason. The graphics are like the only more graphics you can give is giving people actual pimples and blackheads at this point.
Which is why I would think that the system could potentially have backwards compatibility with
I heard
PS4
it does.
games if the technology is enough that it's a slight increase and they have all the information in there for PS4 games to be able to play those. I could see that.
Well,
all right, Doom. I did tell everybody that Doom is a 30, so I got to keep that contest rolling. I can't just give it away because it would be unfair. How about this though? This is a pop socket with Bulbasaur on it. It's for your phone. I mean, is this a cool prize or no? Does this suck?
No.
Okay, so that means
I personally don't use them, but I know a lot of people do.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's still a cool Pokemon trinket, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
those things get stolen a lot at work.
Ken, what camera do you use, my brother? I use a Logitech, and if you Google the best, like Amazon, the best Logitech, just do the one underneath it. I think it's like a 22 I use, or a 20. Pretty much that's what I use for my live podcasts.
I think it's a 920.
Okay, so Nick Clayton, he definitely wants it. So let's get ready. Let's get ready for the contest again. I'm going to shift a couple people around. So numbers are going to be a little different this time. Head Crab is being... You know what? I'm not shifting numbers, but Head Crab is no longer eligible. Head Crab and Yaya... And I think that's it, right? Yeah, Head Crab and Yaya are no longer eligible for the Bulbasaur Pocket.
So what
you're talking about the camera behind me.
What number am I putting in?
20 again, or 20 this time. This camera is the Lumen X, and this is the camera I use to actually do my my morning videos.
You're giving that away, Ken?
No. My wife and I, we're already like at each other's throat. I don't need to be dead. Okay, so let's see. 1 through 20. Somebody will get this. Keep an eye on the chat. Now, this is what I'm saying. At this moment, nobody can enter. This is it. Nobody can enter. It's only 20. Veronica David. We're not actually guessing numbers. You're just going to be, you're already entered onto a list. So, William, it's all you.
All right. So I've been clicking the generator a few times. This is not the number it's on right now.
Okay.
Not the number.
Wait, stop. Okay, no. Hombre.
Right.
A moment of silence for Hombre. Okay, click the number. 10. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be biased. EPS 5000.
Wow.
EPS
nice.
5000. Subscriber number 30 finally wins a contest. That's why I'm happy for him. He never wins anything on my channel, and he's been here forever. So EPS 5000 wins this Bulbasaur thing. I did Hombre was actually 21 through 30, and he didn't get it. Sorry. So, EPS 5000, this is yours. If you don't want it, let me know, and I'll see if I can come up with something like of equal value, importance, or whatever. But, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
Is that true?
Yeah.
8, 9, and 10 all won.
What are the
And
odds?
I showed that was a
Show it
random
again.
generator.
Show it again.
Yeah.
I want you to do it 3 times.
I'll just keep doing it.
No, 3 times. If you get 3 numbers in a row, I'll give away another gift. But there's no way. 3 times in a row. Okay, 20. 1. 20. That's not in a row. That's not in a row.
I'm showing that it's random.
Okay,
It
so
is
there we
very
go.
random.
Because
All right, so those are your winners. Yaya Castillo won Pokemon cards exclusive to AMC 20 or Cinemart or something like that. And then Headcrab won the game LA Noire, and EPS 5000 won this Bulbasaur pop thing. This was going to be mine, actually. I was going to use it, so now I got to go buy another one. Don't feel bad. I'm not like, this isn't like, oh, feel sorry for me. You should, EPS 5000, you should thank 60 Formula for that, because had he not entered when he did, we would not have done a third contest. I try to be as fair as possible. Speaking of which, Devin, I asked you to look at a comment earlier. Did you find a comment that you liked the best?
I'm sorry, I did not.
You did not. Okay, that's fine.
No.
That's fine. Talk for a second amongst yourself, guys, and then I'm going to. I'll be right back. Well, I'll be here, but just talk amongst yourselves. I got a question for you, William. What's your favorite video game series and why? I know that's a loaded question.
I know. So I know I've mentioned Mega Man quite a bit.
So why? Why is it your favorite?
It's a series back on the NES that, like, when I first got the NES. It's just a series that really struck me as something that was really fun to play. You had a lot of different options for who you could go up against, and just there are so many different ways you could play it. Like, no one game was exactly the same with who you're going after, and it's just, I don't know, the game just really stuck with me.
Okay, Devin. Luigi's Mansion, right?
Well, that is one of my favorite Nintendo games, but my favorite, I guess, if we want to call it series, would be Portal.
Portal, really?
Yeah.
It's a great game.
Okay. I don't know much about Portal, so describe what Portal is and then tell me why.
Originally, Portal, the game was meant to be a tech demo, I think, for Half-Life, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and one more thing. Time out. Of course, EPS 5000. Love this channel. It's funny. 60 Formula. He has a dog channel if you guys are interested in doggies. And if we hit 30 viewers tonight, there's another contest. There's a running contest. Once we hit 30 viewers at one time, Doom, the game Doom, will be given away. Not Doom Eternal, the original Doom on the Switch. So go on about Portal.
Okay, but Portal, the original game, was kind of brought up to be like a tech demo for Half-Life, if I'm not mistaken. William, you said yeah?
Yeah, it's got ties to the Half-Life universe.
Okay, but it's really simple in its nature. You are walking around with a portal gun that has a orange portal and a blue portal, and you have to get yourself to the end of the level, and they get increasingly harder as the time goes on. And really past that, I don't really know how else to explain it. It's mostly a puzzle game.
Okay, so why do you like it? Why do you like a puzzle game over Mario?
I liked it because it was really, really challenging and took a lot of thought. But once you actually figure it out, the game is very rewarding to figure out, number one. And once you actually figure it out, you can actually almost speedrun it. The game took me probably, the first one, at least a couple weeks to beat at first. Then I can beat the entire game in probably 20 minutes if I'm trying fast enough.
Yeah, Ken, if you have a well, you probably have a PC strong enough to run it. I'd highly suggest picking it up.
Portal 1, Portal 2 is fantastic. It has some of the funniest writing in a video game I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm such a Nintendo like fanboy. It's like almost laughable. It's almost, if I was just rude about it, then I would be that guy. You know what I mean? If I was rude, if I didn't own it, then it would be like I would be the fan base that you wouldn't want to talk. Oh, he only plays one system. Blah 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 blah.
Ken,
of course, he's gonna say that.
There is a bundle on Steam of Portals 1 and 2, $15.
That is a good deal. But there
Well,
is
my
a way that
Patreon's
he can
below
get-
if anybody. No, I'm joking. That is a joke.
But Ken, listen. There is a way that you can get some of at least the writing if you like, and like I don't even know what to call it. There's a game on the Switch called Bridge Constructor, or
Okay.
I think that's what it's called. There's a Portal version of the game that was released on the Switch, and you can hear some of the writing that I'm talking about in that.
Wait,
it's a really fun
so
game,
Portal is within a different game on the Switch?
It's almost like they skinned this Bridge Constructor game into Portal. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not official. The Portal people didn't.
I don't think so. I just think they collaborated on it to give like the voice of GLaDOS, the villain.
Kind of a nod. Kind of a nad.
But you can hear some of the writing in that, which is what I love Portal so much.
Okay.
And
there's nothing like a video game where the villain gets turned into a potato and becomes your friend.
That's
the theme song for the first
that's
Portal
requirement now.
was written by, and for the second one too, was written by Jonathan Colton.
I love that guy. He's so funny.
Yeah.
Still Alive is on my iPod. I love that song.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Nick for throwing $2 in the chat. I appreciate it, Nick. Nick, you don't. Nobody has to throw any money at us. We're gonna talk to you guys no matter what. However, I would say it is greatly appreciated. I'm gonna take all that money, and I can't reveal it just yet, but the money that I have received via super chats, like Raquel, she's like given like $30 in the past. Like those people, Chris has given me 10, and Nick has dropped me. You know, he drops me here and there. He's actually a patron, even though I don't advertise that I have a Patreon a lot. I do actually have a Patreon, even if I make fun of other YouTubers for it. I'm gonna take that money, and this summer I'm going to use it for something that David has told me I'm not allowed to say yet. So if you can talk David into telling you, I will tell you what's going to happen, because you guys have made it possible. But David says I can't tell.
Can I talk about our project?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, talk about your project.
All right. So I just got to get the information up. If you want to keep talking, and I'll get the information up.
We'll give David, what's your favorite franchise and why? And if it's not Nintendo, make it Nintendo.
Well, besides Smash Brothers, that's a boring answer.
Kirby.
I would say Kirby too. That's also probably a given answer. But I love the Resident Evil series, man. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I've been a fan since 2, but 4 was like monumental. 5.
You mentioned Resident Evil. No motion controls on Resident Evil for the Nintendo Switch? I mean, come on. I bought this game like 8 times. Why am I not getting motion controls? I mean, do I have to how many more times do I gotta buy it to get motion controls? And full retail at $30? I'd already told you I bought it 38 times. I bought it twice so I could open it and have one sealed on my... Resident Evil, I don't get it, David. Why not motion controls? This is the worst thing since GameStop, and GameStop's the worst thing since everybody just dies.
They didn't release it on the Ouya.
This is my boy here.
Boy. Why aren't they releasing it for these systems?
Yeah, and how come, if there was a Nintendo tax, well, how come it's not on physical? Huh?
Who are these dudes, man? I don't know who these guys are.
I don't know, man.
I'm the Burger Gamer, okay?
Yeah.
You know me.
That's the Burger Gamer.
I'm sorry.
And I'm Skinner. I'm Skinner, the YouTuber. All right? And we're here because I got nothing else to do.
Smash his like, smash my like.
Yeah, smash it and give us lots of money because we don't got jobs. And speak. Guys, that was a joke. I do want to shout out real quick to Raquel, who just dropped $10, and Chris, who dropped $15. You guys rock. All right, I'm gonna put on the hat back in a second, but I'm not gonna let that. You guys don't have to do that, but from the bottom of my heart, David, tell them what's gonna happen. No, wait. William has to say it first, otherwise we'll eclipse it. But
thank you guys.
You guys,
thank you so much.
you guys humble us when you do something like that. So I gotta get Skinna back though. If David's gonna talk about if David's
is Skinna Jamaican?
No, he's like I think he's a little like New Jersey and New York.
Okay, just in the middle there, right?
Something like that, like the New
sort of
Jersey
mutant that
kids
lives
or
in the
whatever
heart
they.
of the river.
What were those guys? The Jersey Coast kids.
I was gonna get like a piece of gum and just be chewing that.
As a person who lives in Jersey, I resent that.
You're in Jersey?
Yes, I live in New Jersey.
I'm Devin's illegitimate like kid. I tracked you down. This okay, Murray, come out here.
Situation?
Come out here, Maury, and do the test. You're my dad.
It's like a Terminator situation that you came back from the future.
Yeah, and then I fathered my own. Don't get me started. Seriously, Raquel, you are MVP, and Chris $14.99. If somebody wants to throw a penny on that, otherwise my OC. No, I'm joking. Thank you guys. I can't believe that you guys actually like the show that much. Just showing up every single Saturday, or just hitting my buttons when there's there's something that's being played, that in itself is enough. I ask that everybody watch the commercials and stuff, and then when you guys do this above and beyond, Nick Clayton too with your $2, dude, it's huge. You don't know that we talk about this, and we literally make decisions on this channel based upon, and we name drop people when we do this. We say we need mods. Who could be a mod? Probably JR Magician. Probably EPS 5000. I bet Chris could. I even hit Chris up and said, you want to be a mod? Because sometimes, stupid people are out there and we got to it's just, this is our channel. I might be the face of the channel. Saturdays, you might see this face. You might see this loser on Friday. But let me tell you something. You guys are really the channel. And we really think super much about you, and we are very much humbled when you not just give us your time, but when you open your wallets like that. So thank you so very much. William, tell us what's happening on the East Coast.
Yeah, so Devin and I are discussing, we're looking to get a booth at Retro World Expo, which is going to be September 28th and 29th at the Connecticut Convention Center in Hartford, Connecticut.
So there will be a booth. So if you guys are in Connecticut, is Connecticut pretty small? Is that the small one?
No, that's Rhode Island.
Oh, Rhode Island. So if I in Michigan, we have a map at all times. Where are you at?
So picture Massachusetts.
Okay, I can't even say that word. Massachusetts.
And you get that long part of it on the left-hand side of it.
Yeah.
Just below that is Connecticut.
Okay. All right. So now, so there we go. All right. Now, this is something that we have not even told William and... Well, no, actually, we did tell them.
Ken,
David?
Before you say anything, do you want to hold off one more week, man? We fill everybody in. We make a little bit more suspense, some more tension. It's up to you, man, but, we can get people to tune in next week for the big
These people are going to tune in next week. They love us. We love them. These are our people. We don't need to put them in suspense. I'm just afraid that it won't happen. That's my fear. That's the only reason why I don't want to say that it will happen.
I'm like 90% sure it will.
I mean, there's a couple details I might want to change with you, and I don't know if you're going to hate me for them.
Do you want to wait until next week then?
Not really. I kind of want to say it now.
Nick says hold off, don't tell.
Huh?
Nick says hold off, don't tell.
Yeah,
let's have a vote.
What do we think?
We'll have a vote. Who wants to know what Ken and David are planning in regards to this summer? If I used to know a girl in Bridgeport, Connecticut. I miss her. Well, maybe this is your chance to reconnect with her. And then reconnect with Devin, and... Man, I wish you guys had different letters, names. I just... so we'll have a vote. If you... Huh?
I said I'm nervous. I have no idea why I'm nervous right now.
You don't gotta be nervous, my friend. The one that got away. Oh man, that one sucks. Okay, big reveal next week. So Nick says the big reveal should be next week. Who else? If anybody, so that's one for no. So right now, I guess we'll just say it next week. Big reveal for next week.
Tammy also said it.
Okay. So who else wants to take a guess? Or who else wants to vote yes or no? Just say yes or no if you want us to tell you what it's going to be.
Devin
just a
didn't
sneak
know.
peek.
I just let him
Not the
know
full
what it was.
detail.
I forgot, but go on.
Okay, I'm gonna do Raquel. Raquel's such a pillar of the community. I'll just give you a sneak peek. One letter, one number. Can you guys guess it?
You're
There's
going
a
to the
chance.
A1 steak sauce factory?
There's a chance
Really?
we're going.
Why would you out us out like that, man?
What? It was a clue. I was just giving a clue.
I want the guy with the fedora back, William.
Me and David might be going to E3. Oh my God! I can't believe it, David. Huh? Now it's real. We said it. It's real now.
Yep.
When you tell people, it becomes real. When you
Yep.
don't say it, it's like maybe. There is a chance, a very good chance, that me and David are going to go to E3. And when I go
Like
to
on the
E3,
show floor, E3.
yeah, we're not going as press though, but I'm going to take my camera, and as people are coming out, I'm going to be like interviewing them, and don't worry, I won't interview them like I did Dreamcast guy, where I'm like, what's your dirtiest, darkest secret? Liar. I know. I'll just
I went to E3 before it was cool, okay?
You went to E3 before. Tell us more about your E3.
I went, I talked to people, I played some games. You don't need to know which games I played. I played them. I talked to people. I know things.
Can you tell us what year though?
That's irrelevant. I don't have to tell you that.
It was probably be when it was still E1.
That's a burn, man. Come on. You don't have to go that far.
They didn't have to put numbers on it, okay?
He was
Like
at
when it was
actually.
Space World.
He was at C24. They just kept saying.
No, see, I was at Space World when they actually had it in space.
Oh.
Ooh,
That
yeah,
ticket
that'd be
was
nice.
expensive. I don't have to tell you how I paid
We
for
went
it.
to Space World when it was SeaWorld.
Now Corey, Raquel's boyfriend is saying that's sick, good for them, ha ha ha. Oh, good, he said the 3 ha's, and then also says he wishes he could have made it to RuneFest. It's a huge RuneScape, as he's a huge RuneScape fan. Yo, Ken, I think a couple people from the Wii U group go. Yeah, actually, Steve Staint goes, and I'm gonna try to hook up with him. Now here's the deal. There is still a maybe factor in it, in that I did just get out of the hospital, and there's this, there's that, there's a lot of factors involved, and that's why that's why I said earlier, when you guys have donated the money, I'm going to take that money, and that is going to be the money, because I have not spent that money on anything. I knew I would spend it on something for the channel, but I wasn't just like, I mean, technically you could say, well, no matter what, whenever I buy something, I'm using that money, so technically you can say that, but I'm just going to say I used my paycheck for most of the stuff you see on Mail Call Monday, but when it came to E3, I said I'll take out the money that people like Raquel and Nick and Chris and JR Magician have donated, and then also another unnamed patron that I'm not allowed to name, actually, per his request, but hashtag autism awareness. That I'm going to take that money and use it to pretty much make my way to E3. I mean, this year, if it's not, David, why this year? Why did you make me? David made me. He forced my hand. Why this year?
I've got some family in California, and I don't know, man. I've had this on my bucket list since I was a little boy, man. I would read Game Informer.
Just to like interject, if you're a little kid, you shouldn't have a bucket list, buddy. That's a little morbid. Go on.
It was always like a dream come true, right?
Gotcha.
I would read Game Informer, and I would see people on the show floor, and it's like they're getting to play these games that haven't come out, and it's just been like this thing in the back of my head that one day, and I want to make that one day come true, and the time to strike the iron is now because we're gonna get some crazy reveals at E3 for potential Smash players, and Nintendo's could have its biggest year yet.
It's definitely a good year to go.
I see it. I honestly, it's hard for me to imagine them having their biggest year yet, but they are. I mean, we already got our next gen Zelda game. We already got our next gen Mario game. We already got our next gen Smash Brothers game. We already got and then we got a version of Pokemon. It's hard to like just be like, wow, there's more. We've had our next gen Kirby, our next gen Yoshi, and there's more. This E3 is the biggest. I mean, think about it: Luigi's Mansion, Animal Crossing, Bayonetta 3, Astro Chain, Fire Emblem. I think will actually be out. I'm not sure. Me and JR are a huge Fire Emblem fan, so that's a big deal to us. Link's Awakening, though, that is the one that is like, whoa, baby. And don't forget that Best Buy leak that happened a while ago had some major implications that people seem to have forgotten. Link to the Past, Metroid Trilogy, and you know what they did have Persona S on it, which is coming, but it's not the Scramble, not the version we thought. So there's just there's
and JR Magician, man, we're so ahead of you, man. We already have been planning to do. First of all, everybody who's here, we're planning on doing live reactions to the Nintendo Direct. We plan on doing vlogs where, Ken and I are just hanging out near the show floor. We plan on doing interviews of fans straight off the frying pan. We're going to be asking them,
they're going to be done.
What'd you think about Super Mario Maker 2? What'd you think about X game? What'd you think about Y game? So the content is coming, man.
It's almost like David's going to have to go to this twice, once without me, to cross it off his bucket list, because this is like, some people are having working vacations. No, dude, I'm just like working. My phone that I bought, like, if you saw the video where I did the the unboxing of Windjammers, when I did the Frisbee, that was the first test run of my video. That video camera is a phone camera, and it was a test run to see if it could handle E3. And so if you go back and watch my Windjammers, it's around the 17-minute mark. I'm sorry, guys. I know YouTubers try to push their videos to 10 minutes and 30 seconds to get 2 commercials. I honestly... honest to God, I try to push my videos to 9 minutes, but I can't. I just have so much to say. So when my video hits 18 minutes, dude, I struggle because I'm like, there's no way I'll get 20 minutes on a video. But anyways, if you watch where I do the Frisbee, that's the camera we'll be using. It's going to be, David, you are going to be just asking people left and right questions.
Yeah, and I'll be a cameraman most of the time because Ken is the star of the show. But man,
I don't know about that. But
that's the reason why I bought this is from when we go to Connecticut. I'm going to use this for live streaming at the show.
And I have one of those too, man. And I'll make sure to pull it out too. We're just going to be having some good coverage, and this is also a call to arms for fans in California or fans that are going to E3. If you're there and want to say hi,
oh yeah.
Let us know, man. We're gonna be there all 3 days. So from morning to night.
And as of right now, we're gonna drive 2 hours there, 2 hours back. This is gonna be it's gonna be taxing, and I'm gonna talk to my therapist and have an emergency plan. We're hitting this from all angles, but the dream is to. If you had one person that you could dream meet, who's it going to be?
Ooh, just for E3 itself.
Yeah, the one person.
Ooh. who's actually going to show up. That's the question.
Just pretend everybody will be there. I would say Miyamoto, even if he's not
Yeah,
gonna.
he'll likely be there.
Yeah, even if he can't talk to me, let's say somehow, some way, I find him. I would just like to shake his hand. If I could just shake his hand, I would love a selfie also. But I would, honest to God, I would prefer a shake of the hand over a selfie even.
Man, like last year, Sakurai was walking the show floor like nothing, man. You know, I mean, it could be like that for anybody's hero. Kojima was walking the show floor. Phil Spencer, if you're an Xbox fan, and people have also spotted what's his name, William? John Carmack.
John Carmack. Carpenter was the
director.
The director.
Yeah. So your hero can be out there for sure. So make sure you tune in. We're gonna go live. We're gonna probably do a pre-show before the direct. Everything's gonna be there. It's like culmination. We've all been kind of. Everybody wants to go to E3 if you're a video game fan, right? So just make sure that you tune in, spread the word, and just join us for the ride.
Mm-hmm.
So and then maybe next year we can get all 4 of the guys. I
don't know if I would be able to. It would be nice if I could, but I don't think I'd be able to with the Star Wars convention next year.
Yeah, definitely.
Chris just hit us up with another $9.99. So Chris, you'll have to tell us who you want us to get an autograph for you, because like I said, I'm pretty excited about the announcement. Dude, this announcement is huge.
Every bit helps, man.
It can't happen without you, because we're gonna have to the gas, the this, the that, and we're gonna just try to push it this channel.
We gotta pay for the booth, and
same on the East Coast. We're going East Coast, West Coast, baby. We're hitting up both ends, because we're gonna make this channel into something huge. And right now we're running on a this channel is to pat ourselves on the back a little. I dare you to go look at another channel. Go look at Beat 'em Ups. When was the last time he did anything strenuous for his channel? Go look at Dreamcast Guy, who got offended at me for calling him out. And I'm not and maybe I could have handled that better. I was a little too blunt. I was a little unprepared. But go look at Review Tech USA. Go look at just any channel. What channel is trying as hard as we are, and that loves this as much as we do? I will admit, Beat 'em Ups does love Nintendo. I can tell that. There's no doubt in my mind that he loves Nintendo. But we are going to do our best, man, to make this happen. And Chris, it's because of people like you, and gosh, man, I just can't appreciate you enough. And everybody, don't feel, if you don't have $9.99 to give us, don't feel like you're unworthy. JR hasn't given me anything today, and he wants to meet Kit and Krista. Are they the Nintendo Minute people? Because they would be cool to me too. Gosh,
Man, what would you do if we're just going to a bathroom break, or we have a burrito in hand because we're taking a food break, and we just end up on Nintendo Minute?
I would make that. I don't know. I would, in that moment, I could be cool and collective, unless Miyamoto sat down.
And I there's a YouTuber who's a really great YouTuber. His idol is like my Masahiro Sakurai to his Hideo Kojima. He met Hideo Kojima last year in the restroom.
I'm telling you what, that's the best way to meet people. I know that sounds a little weird and creepy, but it is.
and he said, just give me a second. I'm gonna wash my hands before I shake your hand. So it's possible, man. Dreams come true. It's in baby step form. You just got to be consistent, persistent, and believe in yourself.
And guys, yes, David does live in Texas. I'm answering for you because you said before about Dallas and whatnot. Yeah. If there's anything you want us to know or questions that we should ask, the sky's the limit. Dream big. Dream big. If there's somebody that you want us to meet and we could ask them one question, I can't guarantee we will. when this podcast is over and you're able to do comments, comment what you want people to know. Because if you say it right now, it'll get lost. It'll get lost in the chat. And that's not because it's not big, bright, and yellow. It's because there's just a lot of you guys talking, and I just so appreciate it. You guys make this podcast so much fun. Fridays are so great.
A couple things, Ken. Chris, a couple or 3 years ago, I think they opened it up for the public.
Yep.
It was the public a while
but
ago.
before that, I think it was only
press.
The 3-day pass, if you buy it early, FYI for next year, if you buy it around like January, maybe even like February or March, it's $100. But the closer, since we're kind of last minute, it kind of jumps up to $250. So it's definitely it's not easy to swallow, but that covers you for 3 days, for a good chunk of time.
And all we're gonna do is get footage for you guys.
Right, we're gonna get footage. We're gonna and please I guess it's a good thing we told them this week, because for next week, if you know everybody come out with your questions that you want us to ask people, like give us some good questions that we should ask people. You know, if you want to know about Mario Maker 2, ask us something weird that we can ask for you. If you want to know about Animal Crossing or Bayonetta or Luigi's Mansion, ask us these questions so we can all write them down and be ready.
Definitely a good idea.
That's awesome. And 100% agree. Let's see. We're at, I think it's about time. I know we started a little late, but we got to end at the same time every week. It's just a respect thing. I apologize about being late. There was technical difficulties on my end, and we got to end it when we end it. Want to really just appreciate Nick, Raquel, Chris, and everybody else. Congratulations again. If you won, I know Crabhead or Head Crab, he won. If you can hit me up on Facebook or Twitter with your address, EPS5000, hit me up on Twitter with your address. And then Devin... Who won LA Noire? Head Crab won LA Noire. So I got to get you that.
And then Gaga, I think.
And who else won?
My sister.
Your
have
sister.
my address, though.
Okay, so there we go. We still owe Riley that Splatoon case, Devin.
Yeah. I got the box over there. I got still a bunch of them.
Hey, Devin, can I get one of those too?
Yes. If you send me Chewbacca.
Yes.
Chewbacca. I got your Yoshi. Things will be getting mailed out on my end this week now that I got my family back.
I gotta find some good boxes to put stuff into.
So we're gonna end it. Remember, guys, really think hard what we should do, what we should ask, what we should say. We're not gonna really go see the sights of California. We're gonna see the sights of the Mushroom Kingdom. That's pretty much what we're geared to do. David, do you want to close us out with anything? Or what, William? What?
So it's basically the Wizard.
The Wizard, yes, it is the Wizard.
California.
Yeah. Still gotta send the umbrella. I still gotta send the shield too. Devin, you got anything to say to end us out?
Just that I'm excited for where the channel's going, and I can't wait for me and William's trip and to see what happens over at E3 with you guys too.
Yeah, growth is happening. William, how about you? Anything?
I think we've all pretty much said it.
Yeah.
All right. Ken will message me, or Head Crab will message me right now on Facebook. I might not respond, but I will see it. And then Devin, follow up with me. David, anything?
Definitely tune in, because there's definitely good. All I can say as another tease is there's gonna be some pretty sights for you guys to see on the channel.
Oh yeah. It's June, and there's gonna be a lot of stuff happening no matter what. Just there's gonna be a lot of things going on. But come June, it's gonna be E3. You guys might get sick of us. There's so much stuff I'm gonna throw on this channel about live right now, talking to Joe Schmo. How do you feel about Link's Awakening? Look at this, what they're giving out. Who wants it? I'll give it to you. So guys, it's dangerous to go alone. Please share this video, this channel. Maybe not the video, because a 2-hour podcast might be a little much to share. But if you could, find a video that you do like. Maybe one of my reaction videos to a Zelda item, because people tend to like those. And then just share it. Just tell somebody. Go, hey, you know what? These guys, they're trying really hard. If you could, I'd appreciate just giving them a chance. You don't even have to tell them to subscribe. Just give us a chance. Dangerous to go alone. Please share this video with this channel with a friend and have yourselves a great night.